am back with a Friday favorites. Yes, I have decided to do a Friday favorites. I think a couple of videos ago, or like a couple weeks ago, I decided not to do Friday favorites anymore, and then I stopped doing them, and I just feel like I had so much at the end of the month to talk about, and that's what I felt like before. That's why I did my Friday favorites, to kind of just break it up and tell you some things that I've been loving throughout the month, kind of on a weekly basis rather than a monthly basis. And I thought that was too much, and now I'm back doing them because I just feel like I have so much to talk about. So I hope you guys don't mind. I might not do this every Friday, but I love Friday favorites videos. Like literally when I wake up on Friday and I don't have to go into work right away, I love watching Friday favorites videos. Those are just like so much fun to watch because it's just fun to see what people are loving for the week. And I decided to pull out some of my favorites for the week. So let's go ahead and get started. And if I do repeat any of these in my monthly favorites, I apologize, but that's just how much I love them. And I've obviously been loving them throughout the whole month and not just this week. But this week I do kind of change up my makeup weekly. Not really weekly, but like every so often I like to change things up, or I learn something new. And in this case, I learned something new this past week, and I tried it, and I absolutely love the results of it. So what I've been doing is I've been using my Bobbi Brown BB cream a lot. The shade is just perfect for me. I'm wearing it today. I absolutely love this stuff, and I'm trying to use it up. If you can tell, I'm almost out of it. I love this BB cream. It's a little bit heavier, it's a little bit thicker. It gives great coverage, but I just love the finish of it. It looks very natural without being too cakey, but it covers really, really well. So I really love this. It's awesome. It's probably my favorite BB cream of all time. But lately, when I pulled it out and started using it, my skin has been so dry. And because this is a little more thicker and a little more heavier, it's been clinging on to dry patches, which has been so annoying. So I was like, I almost put it back and was like, I'll just start using something else because I don't want it to look like my skin, like the foundation or the BB cream is like flaking off of my skin, which is gross. So I wanted to find a way to use this guy. Then I watched a video from the lovely Jaclyn Hill. We all know her here. She did a video on her foundation, or not foundation, she just did a tutorial. And in the tutorial, I'll try to link it down below if I can find it. She obviously used a flat top brush, or I don't know if it was the Sigma one that I've been using, but I've been using the Sigma F80. I know that's a favorite of hers as well. But then the thing she's been doing with it is spraying some MAC Fix Plus on her brush. So I have been doing that just for extra hydration. So I will squirt it before I use it. I'll dot my BB cream all over. And then with the wet brush, I'll kind of buff it in, and it just adds so much hydration. It kind of shears this out a little bit because it's so thick and heavy. So it looks so good. These three right here are just a lovely, lovely combination. Like I said, I've been wearing it a ton lately. I've been this is the only thing, this combo is the only thing I've worn all week. So I just love it. It's so awesome. So if you have any foundations that you're just trying to work through and you love, but your skin is too dry, try doing the MAC Fix Plus on a brush. It is just awesome. It works so well. And I don't know if I will ever go back because I just love the finish of it so much. So love this, great idea. Thank you, Jaclyn Hill. You will never watch this video, but I absolutely love your idea. Okay, so the next thing that I have been loving this week, I pulled out this powder. I have been struggling with my under eyes. They've been really, really dry, as well as my face. They've just been so crepey and just like, oof, everything just settles into them, and they've just been awful. Like my under eyes have just been awful, and I haven't been sleeping, so I need more concealer, but then the concealer just makes my under eyes look crepey and dry and gross, so it's been like a hard battle here. So I pulled out this powder, and I haven't used this powder in so long. I've had it in my drawer for, I don't even know, years, and I just haven't used it. It is the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. It's just like a little guy of it. I don't even have the big size of it, but I pulled this out and I decided to start setting my under eyes with this. One, because it's translucent, and two, because it was a little bit lighter. Sometimes I get heavy-handed with my powder and I'll pack it on and it'll look more crepey than it should be. I just have too cakey. So this is really, really nice. It's just, I can just take a littlest bit and sweep it under my under eyes. And this is the e.l.f. blush brush, actually. It's not even a setting brush, but I've been using this with it to just kind of pat under my eyes very, very lightly. And literally this stuff just gives you a very, very soft focus, like just kind of blurs everything under your eyes. It doesn't settle in anywhere. It lays nicely on top of your concealer and just really gives that airbrushed look under your eyes, which I love. And I'm like, finally, something that's been working, because my under eyes have been so dry and crepey, and literally if you saw me you'd be like, oh my gosh, I think you look a lot older than you are too. Yeah, it makes me look older. So I absolutely love this combo. It's really, really nice. This powder is a really great powder. I totally forgot about it. It's so nice to pull this out and start using it again. So I really want to try more different like under eye setting powders. I know there's so many like brightening ones, but I want one that kind of does the same thing as this, like kind of airbrushes, kind of gives you that soft focus, doesn't settle into fine lines, but also brightens. This one doesn't brighten as much. This one's just kind of a translucent powder, but I want one that's more brightening too, because I know I'm not getting any sleep now and I won't get any sleep after baby comes, so I know that the under eyes are gonna need a lot of work soon. So anyways, I've been loving these two together. It's a really nice combo. It's just a really nice soft focus finish and I really love it. Okay, now going into some skincare. I actually have a favorite and kind of a couple products that I've been using this past week that I purchased that are new from the drugstore and I'm just not sure about them. So this one is the First Aid Beauty Milk Oil Conditioning Cleanser. I had hauled this a little bit ago in a haul and I really like it. I actually, the first time I used it, I did not like it. I was like, oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't feel right. But what I didn't do is you have to shake it. Like you have to just sit here and just shake before you use it. And then the problem with this, the only downside to this is when it pumps out, it doesn't pump very much. So you have to have like, I would say 5 to 8 pumps at least of this stuff to get your whole face dissolved. So it is a lot, but there's a ton of product. I've been using this for weeks now and it's not even like I have a ton of product left in here. So just because you're pumping out a lot doesn't mean that you're using a lot, because it's a very, very thin consistency. So it comes out like a milky thin consistency, and then what I do is I take it just on my dry face with makeup and I'll rub it in just like a cleansing oil, and I'll just rub it in and it just dissolves everything. It literally dissolves everything. And the best thing about this is it doesn't feel like an oil. It just kind of feels like you're putting on like a very lightweight moisturizer, but it's just like melting everything off. When I rub in to my lashes to get my mascara, it feels very conditioning, and that's what it says. It conditions skin, lashes, and brows. I really do think it does that, especially my lashes, because sometimes, you know, like your mascara kind of dries out your lashes and makes them a little bit crunchier because you have mascara on. But when you rub that in, it just kind of softens it and really conditions it. Oh, I really love this stuff. I think it's awesome. I think it's a great price too. It was like 26 bucks, but there's a ton of product in here. So I really, really like this. I have been loving it all week. I've been loving it for a while now, and I definitely wanted to mention it. So love this for a makeup remover. Another product that I picked up that is new, that is also a makeup remover. These are the Neutrogena Naturals Makeup Remover Wipes. I think my favorite brand from the drugstore for skincare is the Neutrogena Naturals line. I love all of their skincare. They have amazing moisturizers. Their cleansers are awesome. They're like probably they're definitely my favorite at the drugstore by far. So I love the line. So they came out with these purifying makeup remover cleansing towelettes, and I wanted to try them out. And I was a little skeptical because I'm always used to my Up and Up ones, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give these a try. And I don't know, I don't think they're that great. I think I like parts of it and I don't like other parts of it. The part that I love is I love the scent. The scent is just like all of their other cleansers. It's very fresh, kind of appley scent almost. It's just a very fresh scent, and it just, oh, I love the scent of these. They're so good. The problem with these is that there is not enough moisture to them. They're dry, and I even lay them, I always lay all my wipes with the cap or like the opening upside down, so then all the liquid kind of goes to that first towel there. But it's still really dry. Like, they're very, very dry. I wish they had saturated them more with the product that they have on there, because I would absolutely love them then. Even though they don't have a lot of the actual product on the wipes, it does remove my makeup pretty well. Like, I went in with just one of these one night, and then I went in with my Clarisonic afterwards, and usually I can see a little like residue on my Clarisonic or like extra makeup that I didn't get, and there wasn't much on there. There was some, but it wasn't like, I was worried I was gonna have like all the makeup on my brush head from my Clarisonic, but there wasn't a ton. So I really, I do think they remove makeup well. I just don't like the feeling that they're so dry. I wish they were a lot more moist and had a lot more product on them to actually wipe off, because then I would absolutely, this would probably be my holy grail wipe. But honestly, they're good to try. I think they're okay, and they're a more natural type, but I still love my Up and Up wipes a lot better. Okay, so the next product I have to share with you is a new product in the drugstore. I picked this up a little bit ago. I actually posted an Instagram picture on this, and this is the Nivea in-shower body lotion. They came out with like a line of these in-shower body lotions. This one, I think they have one for normal to dry skin, and then very dry skin. And I got the very dry skin because, like I've said in this video, my skin this whole couple months here I've just been so dry. So I wanted to pick it up because I was like, ooh, moisture to my body. I want to try you. And you remind me of the Lush Rose Argan body conditioner that I have tried and I love, but it's so expensive, so I haven't bought it. But I wanted to try this one, so I bought it. And what it is it's a body lotion for the shower, basically. So you wash your body with normal soap. This is not a body wash. Do not use this as a body wash. And then after you do your body wash, you can go in with this and you kind of just lather yourself up in it, and then you rinse it off. Now, I always have to do this in sections because I can't do my whole body and then rinse it all off, because then I'd have to get out of the shower and get back in. Anyways, the logistics of it. But I don't know about this. I don't think it's that good. It's definitely not as good as the Lush one. It's slimy. It's definitely a slimy feel, and a definitely like an over moisturizing feel, although I did get the very dry skin, so maybe the other ones aren't as moisturizing. And the weird thing is I feel like I'm using just a ton of this. Like, I am squirting out like palm size amounts and I'm putting it just on my arms, and then I have to go back in with another palm size amount and rub it over my belly, although my belly's really big right now, and then another palm size for one leg, and then another leg, and then it's just, I feel like I'm using so much product, and I don't know if it's like the packaging of it. I don't feel like I went through the Rose Argan body conditioner as much. That one seems to stick a lot better and rub through my body a lot better. This just kind of slimes all over. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. This one isn't as thick, I guess. It's a thinner consistency, so you're gonna go through this a lot quicker. Does it moisturize you out of the shower? Yeah, I think it does moisturize you out of the shower, but it leaves you feeling a little bit slimy. Like, you have to really, really work to rinse this off. You can't just be like, oh, rinsed, done, walk out of the shower. You really have to like stay in there for a while and really like rub it off, because otherwise you'll have like this like kind of residue all over you. I know, that's kind of gross. The other thing I really don't like about this is it has that like kind of typical Nivea smell, like that typical body lotion from Nivea. I don't really care for that. It's a bit baby powdery, I guess. I'm just not, I don't like the Nivea scent, so the scent isn't that pleasant to me. But I don't know, I'm not into it. I don't think it's the best product in the world. I think I'm gonna go through this really, really fast if I use it. The other thing that I do not like about this is that it leaves a residue in your shower. Like, I have to go in after I film this video, I have to go in and scrub my bathtub because it is so filthy and like has like residue from this all around the tub. It's really gross. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to use it up here, and I don't know, I'm not a fan. I would kind of rather once in my life go splurge on the Lush one than spend the whatever $5.99, $6.99 on the Nivea one. So not really a fan. I don't know, if you've tried it, let me know what you think of it. If you think it's a great product, how you use it. If you have any of the other ones, like the dry skin or the normal to dry skin, and you like that one a lot better, let me know. That one it's just too much. Okay, so that's it for my Friday favorites. I told you guys I had a lot, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one.